Hi everybody, I'm Stefan for ATuts.com, and in this quick tip I'm going to show you how to get this cool looking text effect. So let's start by creating a new composition, and let's create a new solid for our background. Come to Effect, Generate and apply ramp, and set the start color to white and the end color to something like this gray color. Set the ramp shape to radial ramp and bring the end point down and maybe the start point here, and maybe increase the contrast by darkening this color, something like this, and create a new text. Let's type ATuts plus and center it in the middle of the composition, like so. And we are going to use this color to start, and select the text layer, come to layer, layer styles, and add drop shadow, and again layer styles, inner shadow, and maybe gradient overlay, just to experiment. And by default you can see how our text looks. And let's come to the drop shadow options, set the color to white because we want this white bevel, like bevel edge, to our text. And let's change the blend mode to normal, set the opacity to 100, set the size to 1 and the distance to 2 maybe, and as you can see we got like a highlight effect on our text. And let's close this and come to inner shadow, open it, set the distance to maybe 2 or maybe 3, and set the size to 3 maybe, or 2. Basically the size is how soft is going to be your drop shadow. I like to keep it 4 because I like softer shadows. And basically that is how to create this cool looking text. But let's try something new and apply the gradient overlay and edit gradient. And let's say we want our bottom color to be something like this and our top color something like this maybe. To get even cooler results, as you can see, and you can apply any type of gradient you want or try to experiment with the blend modes, etc. As you can see, this is a very cool technique, and it's very important that your background is darker, because if the background is completely white you are not going to see those cool highlights on the text. So make sure that your background is even darker, like so, to see better the highlights on the text. And that's our final result. Hope you liked this quick tip, and we'll see you next time.